It's definitely time for a beer review today. Hopventure British IPA, which is of course not Finnish. Comes from Hartwall, which is a Finnish brewery, but then again, it's brewed in Denmark, of all places. It's from Hartwall, it's a beer from Hartwall. What I'll do is I'll just pour this into a glass. Let's get some beer into the glass here. That's what the thing looks like. Can we focus? Yeah, there we have it. Glass and the can. So we are expecting an IPA with a lot of bitters, with a lot of hops and everything in it. And Hartwall, or the Danes who've brewed it for Hartwall, they've definitely got some bitters in it, and it's actually it's got a fresh, lemony, sort of herby sort of smell to it. It actually smells quite good. The taste is less pleasant. It's not bad at all. Okay, so let's have a look at the bottle. There's or the can. So it has rosehip and rosemary in it, and I can't taste that. It's got some hop bitters, and they're definitely strangling whatever it was they were trying to show with this rosehip and the rosemary. I don't get any rosemary. I love rosemary, but I'm sorry, it's just not coming through. But that doesn't mean this is necessarily a bad beer. Well, first of all, of course, this comes from Hartwall. It's supposed to be a cheap beer. It is. It's less than €3 for the half-liter can. And it's not worth more than €3, I wouldn't say, but it's got a little bit of maltiness, but it's quickly taken over by the hoppy finish of the beer, of the IPA, which it is, or should we just call it a pale ale, a British IPA. Now that's supposed to be something else. I actually checked another review of this beer, and no, it's not a British IPA, but it doesn't really matter. Or does it? What Hartwall is writing on here, I'll show you a picture of this close up. Inspired by locals, crafted by Hartwall. Well, first of all, inspired by locals, yeah, maybe inspired, but it's not really a British IPA. Crafted by Hartwall, no, it's crafted by someone that Hartwall has. I don't know if Hartwall owns a brewery in Denmark, maybe they do, but anyway, it's a cheap beer and we shouldn't be expecting too much from it, and it does well. I would assume that this beer would be competing with Kuko's IPA, or with the American Pale Ale from Nokia and Panimo, or maybe even the Koff APA. I don't know. It's definitely in that segment. So it's not a high-end beer, and it's not the worst of the worst either. So I'll give this a rating, which is going to reflect on this, and while I just take the last sip here. And the final comment is, it's not absolutely bad. It's actually very drinkable. It's pleasant enough. It doesn't have any sort of things that provokes my taste buds or makes me angry or anything like that. It doesn't excite me fully, but, well, it's a cheap beer, and what do I expect? So we've reviewed this thing. I'll put a rating afterwards, but I'll do the outro now. I'm Mads. I live in Finland. I'm not Finnish, and I'm not necessarily happy about everything in Finland, so I review them. And what is what I've done now. I hope you've learned a little bit about Hartwall and Finnish beers and what this is all about, and I hope maybe also you've been entertained by this little video symphony beer drinking episode. Thank you for watching.